Now at 5:30, a story you'll see only on 10. Earlier this month, we told you about a cyclist who was hit by a car.
17-year-old Breanna Reeves was riding her bike along South Independence Boulevard when a car hit her. She was taken to the hospital in critical condition, where she is still fighting for her life.
10 on your side's Brandy Cummings talked to her family today. Brandy?
Yeah, guys, you know, this is an incredibly sad situation. Breanna and her mom, they're homeless, living in a hotel, just trying to make ends meet. Breanna has spent the last 10 days in a hospital, and the family says they want others, especially teens, to learn from this tragedy. She is a rising high school senior with a promising future. Her family says 17-year-old Breanna Reeves could play music by ear. Her instruments of choice, the flute, piano, guitar, and most recently, the piccolo.
But with the injuries that she sustained to one of her arms, which includes severing of her radial nerve, they're telling us that she'll never play those instruments again.
From lively teenager to this, Breanna has been in the hospital since June 11th. That night, she was on her bicycle leaving a movie with her boyfriend. He was seconds in front of her. As Breanna tried to cross Independence Boulevard, a car hit her. Breanna's aunt describes the terrifying moment.
From the impact, she was flung 40 feet from the side of impact, and she skipped like a rock across the pavement and rolled.
Breanna's mother was at work when she got the dreadful call.
When I walked in the emergency room to see her that night, it just took the breath out of me. She was laying there with all these tubes in her and covered in all her blood. And she was gray and lifeless and cold.
The family says Breanna wasn't expected to live, but with each passing day, there is new hope, but still a long way to recovery because of the extensive injuries, fractures in her skull and neck.
I pray nobody ever has to see a loved one that way.
In the midst of their own tragedy, this family wants other parents and teens to learn the lesson.
Put helmets on your children. Put the safety gear on your children. Some of these injuries wouldn't have been as severe if she had just had on a helmet and the gear.
Now, Virginia Beach police say the driver had the right-of-way, so that person hasn't been charged. Meanwhile, the family has a fund set up to help. We have a link to that on our website, wavy.com. Live in the newsroom, I'm Brandy Cummings, 10 on your side.